it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? On the return, here's Parker Washington. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, or the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Stroud looking to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Jaguars' 8-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Washington now to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Texans, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Powers through. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Taking a shot for Dell here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Again, it's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now Stroud. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
That's a gain of 4.
Throwing now is Stroud. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Jags are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And 10.
Lawrence will throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Hunter. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Returnable here from the 38. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Texans will take over. So here are the Texans to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them, and they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. Looking to put a drive together.
On the quick. 18. What's that? 19 Texans.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he rifles one incomplete. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And the Texans 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Texans football to start quarter 2. As Stroud now to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Lawrence. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Hey, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try to break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay away.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Texans 40-yard line.
Hey, Soko, hot. There we go.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son, it's a hot.
Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Silver.
Now Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Joe Mixon from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And he's in the midst of an MVP caliber season. The NFL's leader in passing yards as he's up over 3,000 now on the year. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Collins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Lawrence. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
A 22-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Final play of the half, Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Stroud out of the gun here. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 73 yards. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. You just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Complete to Johnston here. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
All right, let's go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger, touch. Red, touch. Here we go.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Play after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This going to be returned from the 2. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense and Nico Collins heading onto the field. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. Stroud looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Lawrence will throw. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 39 yards. And the Texans get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Henry To'o there on the tackle. Back now in Jacksonville. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down at 7.
Right, let's go. Hot. Focus, hot.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Coming up here, looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Gain on the play. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Play action. It's Lawrence. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Jalen Gentry.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39.
20. That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, Lion.
1st and 10.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And Stroud now to throw. They'll let this go deep for Collins. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A huge play there for Houston. 48 yards.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First down, Houston.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins from 13 yards out. And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. On the return, it's Washington. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. They'll get this to about the 38.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On play action, Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Red on red.
Mixon with a first down carry. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Hey, Ginger.
1st and 10.
Lawrence.
27-yard line.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 25 yards that time.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mixon is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Charles, a lot of happy